guess what? We're still going to get it. Because when that time comes, the time is going to come. When that purpose is there, you'll be ready. I became obsessed with being the baddest motherfucker that got in the street. Am I that? I don't care. And I was trying to tell him, once you become obsessed with something, obsessed, it's okay to be unbalanced for a while. It's okay. Don't be all this stuff people say. You got to be balanced. To be the best in the world at what you do. Still not being the next SEAL people. The best at what you do, you have to be unbalanced to find every bit of energy and strength that you have to pull it off. Then you get balanced once you become great. And then you help other people become better from you being the best in the world. So if your family doesn't understand, why are you so going crazy? Because I'm trying to be the best I can to give you the best that I am. And it takes being obsessed where people think you're crazy. People look at me and say, oh my God, you're a master, get you this and that. I'm going to get to how bad I was in all these races with SEAL training. I had 21 stress fractures going through the hill week. 21 stress fractures. You know what I did? I take my ankles up. Roger that. I want to be a SEAL. So I did it. Become obsessed with being great. It changes everything. Where's passion when you're 300 pounds? Where's the motivation when you can't read and write? Where is it? So how this happened? I just did. I just did. I said, maybe at the end of this journey, there'll be something there for me. If not, I can. If not, I'm going to work 85 pounds. There was a short massive potion. There was no, oh, let me wake up and look at some shit. No, just do. You're thinking, how do you want to live, bro? How do you want to die? How do you want to be remembered? That's it. That's it. Period. You know exactly what to do. Exactly. Even me, in my state of, I can't read or write, I know exactly what to do. It just sucks doing it. It sucks to do it. It sucks to wake up every morning of your life and say, God, man, I'm not smart. So guess what I gotta do? I gotta study the same shit that I got one of the highest scores in the nation on. And do it again. Do it again. Do it again. It's not just there. It's not just there permanent. You're a bad piece of shit. That's the reality of it. So you have to create a false reality to live in that, just to get to work by yourself. I didn't go deep into the dungeon of my soul and say, okay, what is making you a quitter? What is making you a weak man? What is making you afraid? And so that's why I kept on quitting to go back to start work, not knowing how to get through hard times. And that's why I was telling you, I'm not a theorist. I didn't study, I didn't study a book. I really put myself in a fire.
75 down, 399,000 push-ups every day.
In my soul. And then you gotta beat the shit out of me. And that's what I am. Yeah. I became that. I said, okay, can't quit. You gotta figure out why you are this puppy. Why are you this puppy, man? What's wrong with you? What's going on here? So I kept on putting the sword back in the daggone fire, and I just beat it harder. And I beat it harder. Before I knew it, I started realizing, all right, man, the brain is starting to get hard. The brain is starting to get hard. I'm no longer a theorist. I'm now a practitioner. I put it in hell. I dissected it while I was in hell because you can't dissect anything in a normal environment. You can't dissect anything in 72-degree weather. You must put it in the freezer and freeze the out of it. And then you dissect it. Dissect it when it's miserable. Dissect the brain when all this.
You're down. Do 99,000 push-ups every day. 99,000 push-ups this year.
4 seconds, man. 5 more seconds in the freezer. And that's when you start to pick that brain apart. And that's what all this stuff did. I kept on putting myself back into the freezer or the fire and beating the shit out of myself, mentally and physically. Before I knew it, this is what happened. You will never understand what is wrong with me. And that's why I'm so fucked that you don't. Because I'm in the right fuck spot. When people don't understand you anymore, you're in that spot of obsession drive. Because I don't love this guy. I'm talking to you, man, because you're not going to get it. There's been this unrelenting voice in me. We don't have this voice. It's the right or wrong voice. And a lot of times that voice guides us into comfort. And my voice doesn't bring you comfort a lot. But I have this other voice I heard my whole life saying, hey, motherfucker, what are you doing? No, man, we got to go over here. We got to go over here to that rock pot over the corner. We're no longer
125 down.
we're over the corner. So this voice was giving me all these answers. Now, I wasn't a real smart kid growing up, but I had this crazy voice in my head saying,
125 down. 99. D99. 99,000 this year.
it was me looking in the mirror. Over there was me being accountable for all
Thousand
these
diamond
things I'm
push-ups every day.
It's not mine to pull. And I didn't know do that by myself. But I had to. And his voice was guiding me there. Now, it's God, whatever you want to call it. But that's what it was in me. Self-discipline is everything. And if you don't have it, I'll look at you like I'm capable of more. Everything I do in life, it sucks. Everything I do in life, it sucks. That's why when I was 300 pounds and 24 years old, it wasn't like I had some big of let's just go be a Navy SEAL. Let's do some way. No, I knew my entire life was going to be a threat, which is why I just ignored it. I said, I'm not even trying to jump off into this.
150 down.
How to become something.
99,000 push-ups every day. 99,000 push-ups. 99,000 push-ups this year.
Like
1,000 push-ups every day. Summer's almost here.
maybe lying, or maybe fibbing, or exaggerating. No, I was the lowest form on earth. No talent, no ability to learn, and I literally know what it is to rock bottom and to build that up. So that question about learning is the pain in my ass. And I'm think about it. 49 a multi-million. I don't have to do anything. So all I thought about when I was growing up is, man, I can't wait to one day get to the point where I no longer have to do this stuff. And what happened? I got older. It became a way of living. So how I do it every day is how I do every day. It's a discipline. It's a regimen. It was a choice I made, and the choice I made was
175 down. D99. 1,000 push-ups every day.
part of me. And I was going to give everything to do that. There's so many times in life you don't want to be doing what you're doing. You can't just quit. Remember this. It's in the hobby. It's in the joke. So lifestyle. So what you say to yourself is important. There's no coach. There's no program. It's only you. So think about this. Working the whole life. Get a seat at the table. Get the table is going to be the best amongst all the best people in your career field. So you finally get that letter. It's steak, lobster. It's a big thing.
200.
Make sure you soaking wet, getting nasty, working out hard. Towel on the neck. You respect the event. Make sure you put that towel on that nice chair so you don't fuck it up. The whole thing is this. Don't say a word. Stay uncommon amongst uncommon people. Connect the done. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. Stay hard. That's what I want to be. I want to be that guy.
200 down. 200 down. 1,000 diamonds every day all year.
Please join me, guys.
99,000 push-ups this year.
You have to be who you are every day of your life and never care about anybody who gets in your way that said you're not doing something the proper way. When you get me as bad as I did, I lied all the time. I wanted to be accepted and loved and all that that I created about 50 people. Whatever you like, just be my friend. And that's where we get lost in life. You start to create a whole bunch of people that aren't even yourself. You never figure out who you are. You never live up to your dreams, your ambition. You live up to what whoever is around you that you like so much, that you want to emulate, be like so much. You live their dreams. You lose your power. You lose your power.
225 down. 10 minutes.
Not wanting to get up. Do anyway. You chip another piece off that rock, and every day you eat the right foods, and every day you go to train. You train harder and harder and harder and harder. You get up early. All these things you do, you start forming yourself. You're chipping another piece of that rock up. Before you know it, you have this beautiful piece of art that you built. And then once you get there, you see it. It becomes real. Like, oh my God, we did this shit. And so, like, the journey becomes so real then. But so many people are willing to chip away at that stone that is them to start chipping off those rough edges. That's the fear. The fear is never reaching your.
I saw shit legit for free workout. D99s. 1,000 push-ups every day. Shit legit gonna get the strength. 99,000 push-ups.
Yep. I've been right. The NFL football player comes up to me. He goes, God, I asked you a question. How do you keep that dog mentality? I said, let me ask you a question. When you were younger, what did you want to be? He said, an NFL football player. But once I got there, I lost that dog mentality. He had a finish line that's crying. Guess what? A true dog mentality? I'm a dog at home. I can feed that all day long. He never gets full. It's not enough to make it to the NFL. Be the fucking MVP. It's not enough to win a 5K. Win a 10K. It's not enough to become a doctor. Be a better doctor. It's not enough to lose 50 pounds.
50 down. 99.
Stay home. You need to work harder. You need to discipline your mind better. We need to help people more than just saying it's okay. It's okay that you're not willing to help yourself out. That's not okay. It's not okay. It's not acceptable. Go out there and start fucking walking. Put some shoes on, start running. Go to the gym. Be an elliptical trainer. It's not rocket science. A lot of folks talk about training. You gotta train first before you can overtrain. Sometimes you wake up in the morning time and you're sore, and you think you're overtrained. No, you got sore fucking legs. Get out of your head and stop overthinking it. Stay home. It's so easy to be great nowadays. Most people are healthy. This is a softened generation. So if you have any mental toughness, any ability, you have any fraction.
275 down. 12 minutes. Do 99,000 push-ups every day.
This guy passed me the car.
Like, subscribe to it every day, all year. 365 days of the year. No days off.
This car about me.
All money in, no money out.
I said because you're not. Sometimes your motivation needs to be because no one else wants to fucking do it. We need doctors. We need fucking lawyers. We need dentists. We need teachers. We also need fucking savages. This message I do is not for fucking everybody. Someone's in that song bullshit about, do you have sunscreen on? This message is dangerous. It's too hot. I'm not asking you to be like me. Do you? I should. No discipline, no motivation. All these words, I hate people. I hate that so many people use these words because it's water. It's someone sitting in a room by themselves, they figure themselves out and say, God, this is
300 down. 300 down.
your new life.
14 minutes.
Happiness about it. There's no peace about it. It sucks.
1,000 diamonds every day.
Sucks. And that's the one thing, if I can teach anybody, anything, it just sucks. And it's going to continue to suck. And then when you get to a special part in your life, that it might get a bit better. But to lose the weight you have to lose, my friend, sorry, it's going to suck every day. Because when you're 300 pounds, you got to go out to lose weight. You got to get in. You got to look on the edge, even more depressed. This is what I would do. And then you're hungry. It's just a vicious cycle. And if you're not strong mentally, you have no willpower, you're going to fall back in this whole first the man that sits back.
Well, when do you go? You wake up in the morning, it's cold, it's wet, it's dark, you've got no cartilage in your knee, you've got shorts, whatever it is that's the issue today. It's warm on the couch. Your missus is
Number
there.
25.
You had an argument last night. You're slightly hungover.
God, every mother.
1,000 diamonds every day. Day 99. It's 99,000 push-ups this year.
That fires me up. That makes me happy. That brings joy in my life right there. Because I know there's so many people that have the ability and just refuse to get off that couch. To go deeper, to go further. That's where I gain age. So it's great nowadays, my friend, because most people don't want to go the extra mile. Most people don't want to find that thing. And it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely. Talk about that you were kind of, alone by yourself. I was the same way. And that used to hurt me.
350 down.
That's the only place.
16 minutes.
It didn't take. No, this sucks. This is real, dude. This is real. And every day, I'm step back. So this is what I'm telling your boy. This is exactly what I tell him. Every day you wake up, you're going to probably be set back for the first 4 weeks before you lose to significant weight because of the mind's going to be with you the whole time. There's no dopamine. There's no dopamine in there. 300 pounds, you got nothing. Your hormones are shot. You have to envision something that is more powerful to you. Something has to get you out of bed. And you have to create it. It has to be false. I built Frankenstein. So whatever gets nasty, David Goggins goes, you had nobody anyway, mother. So see how I'm talking myself right now? That's me. That fires me the fuck up. That makes me nuts. You had nobody anyway, but look around you. There was no fucking team. There was you. There was no way.
375.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
17
When you build belief, you build belief when you have nothing. Rock bottom. You did that. So as times get hard for me, the truth comes out. And my truth is powerful as fuck. It's real. It's tangible. I feel it. It comes out of my brain as I speak about it. I'm reliving every single dark moment of my life to be here. So that is what people don't get. That is what motivates David Goggins, this young team. Everybody needs that pat on the back. They need that training partner. They need that accountability coach. So yes, and neither do they. But it's what we've trained ourselves to believe that we need. That life is one big psychological warfare that you play on yourself, man. The most important conversation I ever had is with myself. And the stuff telling myself was so fucked up, it was so misguided. And other people start to write that dialogue for you also. And it starts to be what you say to yourself every single day. And I started creating a whole nother warfare, a whole nother battle started coming. I was like, oh, hang on a second, guys. You have these tools. You have these tools. Your life was basically the perfect grounds for training for where you need to go in your life. All the beatings, all the bullying, all the you going through learning disabilities, all the struggles. It was an absolute perfect training ground for you to go to where you need to go. And that's how I started looking at my life versus what was me, poopy pants, kicking rock down the street mentality. It was not. God just hooked you right the fuck up. He hooked you right up, man, with the perfect place. You were training for the first 18, 19, 20. You were training for this stuff, man. You have the advantage of everybody else versus, my God, they're so above you. They came from a great family. Mom and dad love you. They never learned. They didn't start. They didn't struggle. No, man, your struggle is what made you who you are now. So I started flipping this into a whole different. I started being a
Day
man.
99. 1,000 push-ups every day.
And I became literally a master of that mind.
We're at 425. 19, 20 minutes.
All my life, I wanted to be accepted. Growing up, I lied. Did what I could for if you like UFC and I didn't, I love it. I love it, man. Let's go watch it, man. Be my friend. Be my buddy. That weak ass. I found out through this path of life. Who is David Goggins? Who am I? So going through all, I did it alone. There was no fucking trophy on the wall, the mantle. That trophy's in my brain. No one helped me get. No one paid my fucking bills. No one did shit for me. No one ran with I suffered on my own and developed this man who said, "It's who I am, man. The very competitive, ultra competitive dude that take it what you want, man."
We call that personal sovereignty.
Exactly.
There's not a lot of people that have that.
That's me.
And there's a lot of people that change who they are depending upon what people want.
And that's me.
Yeah, that's important, man. And most people struggle their whole life. Struggle their whole life to find out what defines them, what they actually enjoy, and what they don't.
You start putting yourself in situations that suck, you'll find yourself. Come on.
Day 99, 1,000 push-ups every day, 1,000 diamonds every day. We're at 450, 21 minutes down. 99,000 push-ups this year. 399.
Shut that muffle down.
475 down.
17. Don't be son. What the hell were you all waiting for? Starting to take life. Waiting for the phone stars to align. Back when I was growing up, the song came out. All needs a miracle. Well, guess what? That miracle ain't coming. There is no perfect time to start. You gotta start now with changing your life. We're all being tested in life. And guess what? This is one test you can't cheat on. We all have our own test. Some of us your own piece. Some of us
475 down.
Tim has a big old rucksack on the back.
22 minutes.
You extra gear to shit your deal with
525 to go. 399. 99,000 this year.
it's motivate.
100.
You got second the fuck up.
Thousand, come on.
That's why there's a lot of average. And it makes every
Like, subscribe. We're here every day, 365 days a year.
how did you do it? I can't tell you how, because you're not gonna fucking do it.
Skittish.
You're not gonna do it. You're gonna continue because every day you wake up, like you said, it's like get the coffee, make the pancakes, kiss the girl, kiss the kids. You wake up, right to work. You need your body in action. No, don't wait. No, running. Back in the morning, back in the morning.
500 down.
Myself. That's real. How am I able to just extract dopamine?
23 minutes.
I've trained 99% of my life alone. No one pat me on the back. I did all of the work alone. And while I'm still hard on myself, I know what I did. So whenever times get bad, they go, all this, who's gonna carry the bullshit? That's real. I hate that people know me for that guy because that guy is not every fucking day. Like when they see me, they want that energy. That's not me every day. I can extract it immediately when I need to because when you train alone,
99,000 diamonds every day. 99,000 push-ups this year. I got 500 down to that 500 to go.
real passion, purpose, like
23 minutes.
the feeling I get is something I can't even explain by myself. I don't need anyone. That's why people come to me to motivate them. No one can motivate. I have a resume full of motivation. That when I go down, like, oh, hang on with it. You know the truth. You know the truth. You know the darkness of the dungeons and the demons that fly. You know. And then from there, it's like, oh, okay, you were there. You know this.
525 down. 24 minutes. 99,000 push-ups every day. 525 down. 24 minutes.
No, that was you. So those things that come out of me, that extract from me in the darkness,
1,000 push-ups every day.
oh,
355 days.
Because what I've done is in the unseen work. Everybody's Groundhog's Day again for David Goggins. If you pan it down here, you start 3 o'clock in the morning, and there's not a car or a person inside. And over here, it's the same thing. Not a car or a person inside. People want to know where I find my strength at, where I get my strength. I get it from a lot of places. But right now, this morning, I'm getting it from there's not a mother that's up. There's not a car. There's not a person.
550 down. 399. 1,000 diamond push-ups every day.
Where everybody's getting weaker, I'm getting stronger. It's not about the running, the swimming, the push-ups, the sit-ups. It's about what those things do for your mentality. You don't get better on the daggone couch. You get better by coming out here and getting up after every daggone day. Stay on it. It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra. Don't want to find that extra. It's lonely. And so many people just want it the easy way. I'm sorry, man. It's not. So what they start to do is they build this narrative. It's okay. When the narrative should be, you need to fucking work. You need to discipline your mind better. We need to help people more than just saying it's okay.
575 down. B99. 1,000 push-ups every day. 99,000 push-ups this year.
That's honest. And there's a lot of people
Push up all year.
and like
65 days a year.
anyway, this has to be in you. Something in you has to wake up. And usually the only person that can wake it up is you. How bad you if this is bad, if you want to live, breathe, sleep, whatever the hell it may be, I can work with a lot of people. Most people
Going for 600 push-ups.
that's why they always ask the question, how do you do what you are? You know how to do it. You know exactly how to do it or how to do it. You don't want it to. So I can't make you, nor provide the time or energy to force you into that place that I know you have to be to do it. There's no luck in this game, but it may be luck. But the luck happens after you bust your ass and you put yourself in that luck situation. Luck doesn't happen. You put yourself in that situation where luck might happen. And that's what people don't know. But to get there, luck ain't gonna happen. It's not a situation, man. Think about how many years, months, hours, seconds, days, all that shit you have wasted on people who sucked the life out of me. One thing I did wrong in my life was I tried for so many years to please people. And I did it at the expense of myself. That shit, man. Fuck that shit. We count on people too much to get us to shit. And we look to our right, we look to our left, looking for help. And if you can build that self, you can build that total accountability in oneself. And it's not about being selfish. I'm trying to create a better me. So hopefully people who are hearing this or take it the right way can say, I can run a mile. They ain't about running 205, I'll do 4,000 meters. See, they ain't about all that shit. Shit doesn't matter. I want you to see how far you can go. And that's all it's about, yourself. And that's what I'm
625 down.
you're gonna have
29 minutes.
something, man. It's 1.25, man. This is man, you're gonna have to suffer to go from this fat, insecure mother to one of the best guys on the planet Earth. This journey is gonna take something that is gonna be incomprehensible to most people. And these different visualizations, how I visualize it in my self-talk, it became so nasty and dirty that I almost liked the fact that I went 0.25. So it became from being defeated to like, man, I'm Because you're gonna find out that while your dad did a lot of shit to you, you're gonna have to make it on your own. Because this world we live in is tough. It will beat you down. The world is the life you live in is the ultimate competitor. The world's tough. The world's tough. It will try to take you out. It will find your weakness and it will just hammer you. So it's time to get back to work. Get back to work. Stop hearing yourself talk. Get off the podcast. Don't be on social media too much. Cut off all the fucking noise. Get back to the fucking mental lab. Because that's where the knowledge came from. You need to get to a point in your life where there's nothing to hurt you because you know exactly who you are. You faced your demons. You were able to hear all your past trauma. You were able to listen to maybe Marvin 1.75. You know, it just became this different mindset. I took negatives and the positives. So I would take like who would even think about doing this? So I would sit my couch saying, who at 297? You can't fucking bring that crate. Who's scared of the water? We have the balls. Play the balls to fucking stand up, quit a job, and go and they put everything on himself. So it's how I started talking to myself and put myself in a whole different category, and that would fuel me the next day. And I just kept using that as fuel and fuel. No one would do this. No one would do this shit. Fast motherfucker around. You're the fast motherfucker ever lived. And I just kept fueling me with the right kind of message that I needed to hear that I was never telling myself. And through time, it became reality to myself. Nothing is easy. Nothing just like, oh, I wake up and I just do this or I do that. Just no, I watch people every day go through like this. So easy for me to be where I'm at today. It takes
675 down.
Think about it.
D 99,000 push-ups every week. It's 99,000 once a week.
I'm doing what I do every day to become a human being. And so nothing is easy. Like running is running. It sucks. But you have a choice to make. Do you want to sit down and go back to that guy who once worked? No. So this is what it takes. It takes a misunderstanding of people, and they'll never get it because they never get guidance. So that is what it takes for me to do that too. It may take you something different. It looks very ugly. There's no passion, no fucking motivation. It's every day of your life just do
700 down.
graduate. A lot of guys don't want to go back into that hard. Don't want to go back into the hard stuff. When something sucks so bad in life, this is on this that we're talking about now. Very few people go back. They're happy they graduated. I realized I'm the same way. I don't want to go back. I have to go back. I must go back. Because that is exactly where all the knowledge of my life exists. Was back there and what you're talking about. Well, I didn't know anything about this. But how I grew up Will was constantly doing these things. So now it's just life. I wake up while it still sucks. You don't sit back and I have days I don't want to do it, but I know I'm going to do it. I know from years of just doing it. So that's beautiful. Human beings need to hear this. They need to stop hearing these hacks on this and that. There's no
705.
There's no hack. Yeah, you make this and that and saunas and all this shit. That
34 minutes. 1,000 diamonds every day. They never know. 99,000 push-ups. Here every day, no days off.
And dude, that's the hack. The hack is gonna suck. And that's what I realized. That's what I realized. So now you know why there's so many people that fail in this world to figure out their purpose. Their purpose in life. Where do I go?
750.
Because to grow that, well, it may not look like me, how my daily life looks. Don't look fun. Don't look fun. So it's a choice that people have to make in life. And what's so funny about it is even the richest of rich, who have everything, they always ask me this question. I feel like I'm missing something.
Time off.
I don't feel like I'm missing shit. I'll have
Something gets you done.
never in my life hear me tell you
10 more sets of 25.
they're missing this feeling. I found it long time. I found it right there in that willpower thing. People are missing exactly what went on with Dave Goggins. Nothing is easy. Nothing just like, oh, I wake up and I just do this, I do that. It just no. I watch people every day go through life. It's so easy. For me to be where I'm at today, it takes every bit of me. So when I speak about it, and as I get going here, you'll start seeing me, the tempo will rise, the passion will come out because I'm back there. I'm doing what I do every day to become a human being. And so it's nothing is easy. Like running is running. It sucks. But you have a choice to make. Do you want to sit down and go back to that guy who once worked? No. So this is what it takes. It takes that misunderstanding of people, and they'll never get it because they would never take jobs. So that is what it takes for me to do that too. It may take me something differently. So for me, everything has to be in the study. Everything has to be in the
775 down.
me.
38 minutes.
Podcast I've done since Rogan since the book came out. I don't have time for that. Because if I want to be great, I'm not trying to maximize money or maximize people knowing me. I do these things because maybe someone out there will understand me and get it and say, I can grow from this guy. And others just won't.
You talk about performance without a purpose. What's that?
So, like, for instance, let's say you have no races. Let's say you have no classes, no nothing. There's no purpose. People need to have purpose to get up. They need purpose to perform. You need to get to a point in your life where there's nothing on the docket. There is no 5K. There's no I'm going to get to school to be this or that. And still perform to the highest level. Because what people don't get is one day that thing's going to come up. And if you're not constantly performing without purpose, you're not going to be ready when the time comes. Why am I not doing this for myself? Because that is the number one purpose in life is to better oneself. So
They do 9,000 push-ups every day.
School there's nothing in front of me. It's because I have pride in myself. A lot of people, wonder, how did you become this? How did you become so smart? How are you doing a podcast now when you were this kid? You overcame things. You fought them. And now this is what happens. This is on the other side of it. You become very, very powerful when you overcome yourself. No hats, bro. It's you against you. You against you. If you misunderstand that, real cost.
Oh, 800. Oh, it's too fast.
I get it. I get it. If you misunderstand what I'm saying right now today, the problem is you. And you don't want to fix it. I can't give you shit. You can't give it. I'm giving you ideas. At the end of the day, when I was losing the weight, I had to miserably wake up every morning cold. Because in Indiana, November started.
825 down. 39 minutes.
No one cares about that. It's not about the rain. It's what the rain represents. Life is always giving you a test. Trying to give you a way out. Trying to give you an excuse not to show up. This is my excuse today. But guess what? You gotta have the mentality to show up every day of your life. No matter what life throws at you. It's our responsibility to show up to the Coliseum of life. Prepare for battle. I don't care what you're going through, what life's throwing at you. It's your responsibility to find your new 100%. Take it upon yourself to do that. Stay hard.
What do you think most people get wrong about motivation?
They think that maybe once I get it, I'll hold on to it. Nothing is permanent. Nothing is permanent. And a lot of times you have to learn to perform without motivation. And it's motivation to work out, to study, to be better. So if you don't have it, you just don't do it. And that's where you fail. You have to learn to train your mind well beyond motivation. If you have motivation, that's great. That's some kindlings in the fire. All it takes is a little bit of spark, you can burn the whole forest up. But motivation, you have to learn to exist without it. You have to learn to be.
875. 40 minutes.
But I know why there's so many people that fail in this world. It just
875.
sucks. And that's the one thing, if I can teach anybody anything, it sucks. And then when you get to a special part in your life, that it might get a little bit better.
875.
My friend, sorry. Why don't you smile? I do. But I figured something out. That's why you'll never hear me say I miss it. I found it years ago. You find it, it will suck. Find it in the suck, and you find it repeated in the suck. To the point where you know exactly who you are. Most people are missing something because they don't know who they are.
875 down. 42 minutes.
Trapped in there. I just want to say, think that's where you out too much too. There's so much in you that God, whoever the hell you believe in, or if you're an atheist, in you that you have not unlocked. That you walk around with this gorgeous wife, your great husband, all this money, like, God, I feel like I'm missing something.
You walk from 900.
75%.
99,000 push-ups every day.
Still chained up.
Cool. 900.
Because you just didn't want to find your will. Didn't want to find your soul, will, your heart, your determination, your guts, your courage. What that looks like, it looks scary. Like you're a little scary lab over here. Scary. You wake up every day and say, I'm stupid, but I'm a regular way to school. Versus saying, man, I can't do that. So you limit this box. So your box becomes so small of things you can do.
900 down.
People that fail in this world to figure out
43 minutes.
their purpose. Their purpose in life. Where do I go? Because to grow that, while you may not look like me, how my daily life looks, it don't look fun. Don't look fun. It's a choice that people have to make in life. But what's so funny about it is even the richest of rich, who have everything, they always ask me this question. I feel like I'm missing something. I don't feel like I'm missing something. I don't have what you all have. But you'll never in my life hear me tell you I'm missing something. Everybody is. Think the best one when you're at least motivated. So those things don't want to do it. Guess what you gotta do? You gotta take the fuck up to it. Stay on.
945.
Go. Who's gonna carry the boat and the ball? Can't tell you how because you're not gonna do it. But don't be mad. You're laying there in your fucking bed, you're in some hospital, 70, 80, 90 years old, and thinking, damn, like I can do something. Because you did. You didn't do it. You didn't do shit. People talk about discipline and determination, repetitions and all this shit. Consistency. Why people fall to wagon so often is because their mind is full of shit. There's no room in that mind of discipline. There's no room for consistency. They may do it once or twice, but then the mind takes over and that garage comes in, and then it's like a circuit breaker, man. Circuit breaker just overloads, sparks. I'd rather you hate me and get better than like me and stay the same.
950. You're working on 950. Then 99,000 push-ups every day. 99,000 push-ups in the gun.
We've been working out
450. Where's 950?
We haven't seen any results. So we get all fucking shit. You studied for 30 minutes for a test, and you didn't do as well as you thought. What the f do you expect? You're not putting in the work. You have to do more. You gotta stop telling yourself that you're doing enough. In life, it's never enough until you feel this overwhelming feeling. Man,
like 50 down.
I'm not working everybody. I'm doing more. It's not until then. Once you get there, that's when you fucking know you've done enough. Stay home. Today's a good day for you to go through and shake hands with motherfuckers. Shake hands with motherfuckers who only call you.
950 down.
Shake hands with motherfuckers
45 minutes.
continue to bring up shit from the past who can't move forward. Life is short. Life is precious. Spend that time with the people you love. The people you want to give that time to. Real friends, real family. Everybody else that is sucking up the air you breathe. You need that motherfucker before. Stay hard. But never in life. I need a who's better than you.
That's a foremost.
Ever.
Well, and we're in a culture that is driving everybody towards this idea that happiness is purchased through luxury comfort and ease.
And you're running very fast. If you don't see results,
975 nothing. 36 minutes. 36 minutes.
like in a world where you can Google the best restaurants around me right now, no one is patient. And for you to lose weight, for you to stop
That shit legit. But that's pretty worth it.
falls, a lot of plateaus. You hit so many fucking plateaus. If you don't know how to get around that plateau, it's not gonna happen fast.
Yeah, everybody wants to hack.
Yeah, everybody wants to hack. There is no hack, man. There's no hack.
What do you think is the
down.
stuff like
Now 9,000 are working for you.
it's not?
Honestly, is they have the woe is me mentality. It's too hard. Life isn't fair. These things in life are not easy for me. You look to your left, you look to your right, you start to judge yourself off other people. Like if you're a female, well, she's skinny, well, she doesn't work out as hard as I do, and everything starts to corrupt. You start to look around too much at other people, what they're doing. To corrupt your own life. We are
1,000 push-ups. 299. 1,000 push-ups every day. Tap on subscribe right here.
rich wealth.
See you tomorrow.